So another Acuity tutorial, and this is our part 3 series. So this video will be all about appointment types, how you can create a different appointment types into your Acuity calendar, and how you can also hide that, and how you can come up with a personalized calendar for every appointment type. Okay, so let's dive into the backend area of the Acuity. And if you haven't know yet how this works, I highly recommend that you check my part 1 and part 2 series, or you can use my link below. I have a series of, like, I have a blog version of that, and it's already compiled from part 1 to part 2. So feel free to check that out.
If your visitors is not converting into a customer, there might be something wrong in your funnel. So I really recommend with you to check out ClickFunnels because it has a lot of really cool features that could absolutely help you to come up with strategized funnels for your leads, converting them into customers. So check the link below to get a free 30 days free trial. Let's get back to the tutorial.
So anyway, let's dive in this part first. So at the moment, there is a breakthrough session and JV affiliate. So these are appointment types, okay? Now at the moment, she has actually 3 types of appointment on her calendar. But what happened is it is hidden, and she wants that to be public, okay? So how you can do that? In order for you to access the appointment type of your Acuity, is go into the settings section and then go into the appointment types. Now again, in the appointment types, you can create different type of services. You could even create a group class if you want to. And like as you can see here, there is 3 types of appointment. If you want to drag that out, then that's also possible. So as you can see here, this private coaching thing is set into private. That's why it's not visible into the default calendar page of Acuity. So what if you want that to be visible or to be enabled? Just simply click this edit in here and then click the public access. By the way, guys, I'm really sorry how I'm really having a hard time how to pronounce the Acuity and Acuity. I always mess up that brand. I'm really sorry, but you get my point. So anyway, click the update appointment type. So I already set it as in public. So if you refresh the calendar page, you can see here that this appointment type is already visible. Now, what if you want this to be invisible, but you still want them to have access, or maybe you want to have a specific page calendar link for that? Okay, so again, if you want that to happen, simply click the edit again and keep it private, and then you go back to the home and go to the scheduling page link. Now in the scheduling page link, you select the calendar appointment, which is this one, the private coaching session. And if you click this direct link, you can also come up with a scheduler if you want to. You can create another a page specifically just for this coaching session. If you want to learn more about this types of scheduler, I highly suggest that you check my part 2 series, okay? And then, okay, anyway, so when you click the direct link here and you click this one, you'll see that even though, so if you refresh it one, even though the private appointments is set to private, or it's not visible in here, you can still have this access, right? So that's basically how that works. And okay, so now let's dive in into the setting the availability of your appointments, or of your different appointments. Now, okay, so let's go back to the, we're already good in here and the appointment types, right? We already tackled this one. So we have free appointments. If you want to create a new services, then click the new appointments. You name your appointments, how, or like how many minutes do you want that? Does that appointment has a price tag or not? Do you want to set up something, a category? Do you want to add a picture? Do you want it to be public or do you want to be private? Again, public, it will be shown into your default calendar page. And if you set private, it will be invisible in your default calendar page. However, you can generate a private link. Yeah, so in this part here under forms is this will normally, if you want to add some few questionnaires before they complete the process. So if you want to add some few questions in here, then simply drag your questionnaires, okay? So I'm gonna delete that. I should cancel it, okay? And okay, so you can also set something like if you want this forms or form questions, you just want this to be shown on a breakthrough session type, then simply check that mark. If you want it to be shown on the other appointment types, then click all of them. Okay, save. So what happened if when you book a meeting here, and if you click like breakthrough session, select a name and then you set something in here, there's like a check mark, like this questionnaires is already in this part. Okay, and then save the form. All right, so once you're ready, finish with your form question, let's jump into the add-ons and coupons. Oh, let me just hide this a little bit. By the way, I am using Crease when I am doing screen recording because it really helps me to remove background noise. There is like a bit difference in terms of quality, but it's really like a workaround for me to straightly dive in and do tutorials. If you want to grab a 1 month pro account and Crease, you can use my link below. So anyway, let's go back, click the back options here, and then you can click the back options or simply go to the appointment types, and then in this part underneath that types area, there is an add-ons and there is also a coupons. Now, what I really like about add-ons is you can come up with a subcategory of your appointment types. So, for example, so we click that add new here, and let's say, where's that one? So, let's say you want to come up with a breakthrough session. And that breakthrough section, you have different types of like is this is for self-confidence or problem. Let's just do some meditation or something like that. And then you want it to be like that. Create add-on. And then do you want this to have a price tag? So let's say $1, and then this is a 5 minutes extra duration. Now, if you refresh this one and you click the breakthrough, you have like an options here to add another sub services. So that's what I really like about the add-on section. So let's jump in Kickstart or something, productivity or something like that. Then I'll put it on my breakthrough session. This is another $2, 5 minutes. Create an add-on. If you refresh that and click the breakthrough session, you can see like there is some sort of appointment types that they can pick. And I think this is super helpful for a service sites like if you are a therapist and even in real estate or a marketing niche, then I think this would be super like something that you should be utilizing, and I really like it. Anyway, let me remove that because I will actually show this one to the client so she can add some extra thing on her appointment calendar. And then the other one as well under here, coupon codes, is if you have like your calendar has a price tag, just like what we did earlier, you can set something like a coupon code. So every say they can get 20% discount for the two, like this one, you can set up something in here, and this will work on all types of appointment and duration. If you want it to be expire on a certain month, then you can also come up with like that options for the coupon code name, whichever you want. So and save. So if they use this coupon code in any of your service that has price tag, then they will get a 20% discount. So that's basically how it works. So let me just remove this one. And that's it.